Hello everyone, welcome to English Camford and another debate, especially our students who are from advanced batch. They are going to make a wonderful debate today. So I have selected a wonderful motion for them, that is students should be given homework. Again, I'm just telling the motion, students should be given homework. So first of all, I would like to alert you, there are some rules and regulation you have to maintain during the debate. First of all, the team leader will propose the motion and he will just give logic behind it. And after completing his speech, our opposition party will come, especially the team leader will come, and she will oppose the motion and she will also put her logic behind this topic. And this is the way exactly one after one they will be delivering their speech, and especially there will be a timekeeper and who will maintain the time, and by this way he will just alert. So if timekeeper alerts, then you have to just conclude the speech. When debate will be going on, the opposition party have the right to ask two questions, and first of all they will raise hands towards me and I will say, please, you may ask question. So this is the way when you will deliver your speech, opposition party will ask two questions and it will be 1.5 minutes later. So this is the way the debate will be going on. So now I'd like to request someone to maintain the time. So dear audience, now I'm going to start our debate. So I would like to request our proposition party, especially team leader, you have to propose your motion, please.
So thanks our host to give me the chance, and I hope you all are pretty great by the grace of Almighty God. And I, to the opposition party, and with a flow, I present myself as Khan M. Arafat in front of all of you. My full name, and I am a student of BNMPC as well as the leader of my team, which is in the behalf of homework should be given to students. So let me tell my point in clear. So why would be homework so much given to students? Students are the growers. They are the learners. They have the curiosity to learn. They always learn with their own curiosity. If they do have the curiosity, they have to have a somewhere, like you can say a way to impress their curiosity out and bring it out in somewhere and show their potential. And there, what homework comes from. Homework is not about something that gives a pressure to them. It's more about something which actually helps them to keep themselves on it and keep themselves improving, because it's kind of a practice of the simple things they did in the classroom with teacher, and that's without teacher. And while that they found out their lackings, as well as they found out with the things they actually need to get hard worked on, and they also find some things that are kind of a flaws in maths. Like if you are solving a math, you find really some sometimes find some flaw. That's normal, because when you do the same math in the classroom, that's different because the environment goes different everywhere. If you are in house, the environment's different. If you're in your reading table, the environment's more different. And if you're in school, that's totally different, because in school you have a lot of students. There are almost 50 to 54 students, and including in that there is a single teacher who can't avoid a single one, so that he tries to give a low time on students and a high time on the board, so that when students try to just question them, the teachers, they just answer the questions. They don't get you the concept which you have problem in. So you have to make the question, and most of the students fail at that place. They are kind of shy, or they are just not included in the questions. They don't want to make questions because they are afraid of something, like getting bullied something, or they're getting awkward, what you will say. They just get awkward of it, so that they don't ask even questions. And from there, that is the basic problem. That's why homeworks are given to us, so that if we go to house and practice that would eventually make us better in the thing, as well as we will be able to find some flaws in it. And as we do, the teacher will be also able to find our lackings and improve our lackings, as well as they will just solve our lackings with time, and they will just give us a better way to improve. Otherwise, I would say that education system and classroom, they are just a way to lead you all the time. Yeah, I need 30-second moment, please.
Please allow it.
An education system and a room is just a place to lead you to your destination, and homework is one that you can say that practice. The more you practice, the more you get, and more you get, the more you are a chance to be hired, and the only goal is in your life to get established as a student. Thank you.
So thank you, Arif, for proposing this proposal in this house. And thank you very much. You have put some logic behind it, why students should be given homework. So now I'd like to request the opposition team leader. You have to come out and you have to just refute the logic, as well as you have to put the new logic here. So please.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Thank you, honorable host, for giving me this opportunity to say something before you. So I am the opposition leader here, and I am Fatima Diana Batul. I'm a student of Azimpur Government Girls School and College, and currently I'm studying in class 8. Well, me and my team is firmly stood on behalf of the topic is students should not be given homework. Well, our previous speaker, who was the leader of the behalf group, the proposition group, told several times that homework remains practicing, right? Well, my question is, then why Alficon say that homework is the greatest extinguish to eliminate our curiosity? That is, he told that this increases our curiosity, but it's not. It's killing us. Well, I want to show you one thing of Stanford University research paper, and they told that 56% of the students say that they get stressed because of homework. Even less than 1% students told that they don't think that homework is a kind of stress. Secondly, I want to show you one thing, that is he told practicing. Imagine that one student is practicing at home alone, but there is no teacher. He is practicing wrong thing again and again. Isn't that bad? Isn't that dangerous? Isn't that going to be mindset of him or her? Well, that's the thing. There are lots of disadvantages of homework I need to include, and one by one. Well, count with me, 7 hours plus 4 hours plus 7 hours. Well, let me describe it. 7 hours at school, 4 hours for homework, and 7 hours for sleep. These three are mandatory for us. But listen, 18 hours is already gone within 24 hours. We have only 6 hours left. Can we do everything of our day within these 6 hours? Not at all. Absolutely not. We cannot do everything. Even we can do we could do a meaningful life. But for these reasons, we are not being able to do any co-curricular activities. We are not being able to do any healthy lives, like physical exercise, right? Well, thirdly, I want to say you that memorization. Well, students are choosing memorization over creativity just because of this homework. Because they think that homework is only for getting good points. And they think that homework shouldn't be done by our creativity. We just take help from artificial intelligence or our home tutors, right? Isn't that bad? Isn't that a harmful thing and dangerous thing for our nation? Well, firstly, I want to show you the global reality of education. Look at the country like Finland, Denmark. They really stood very well in the PISA scores, benchmarks. They are ranking at the top of the whole countries, all the countries, right? Then look at the Bangladesh, who has a curriculum based on homework.
Your official time has ended, so do you need extra time? You have to
May I have extra time?
Yes, please.
Okay. For these reasons, we are having so much difficulties. We are not being able to do anything to do in IMO, IBO, and IJSO. For that reasons,
your opposition party has a question.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So my question is to you should I stand up? I have to stand up. So my question is to you. At the first point, you have told that homework is something that gives us stress.
Yeah.
And you say that it is a way that destroys our curiosity.
Yes.
And that eventually means there are different ways to express our curiosity in.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think this might be our projects, group projects. While we work in our projects, then we can discuss everything with our friends. Like, we three are a group, but we discussed all the points that we can do. We never memorized it. You know, I have a script here, but I never looked at the script.
And now that's my point. You did this, and you mentioned project in your words. And what is project? Like, didn't you ever got a project as your homework in school? And
Well-
as well as wait, let me finish.
Yeah.
Alamin sir, before this debate, he announced that we are having a debate, so take preparation. And how did you take the preparation? With AIs,
No,
with books,
no,
with what?
our creativity.
So creativity. There's a second point. What makes you say that the homework thing destroys your creativity? I see nothing there to destroy your creativity.
Okay, you shouldn't put your logic here. Just you have to ask the question and she'll answer.
That's
Okay,
my
you
question.
shouldn't give-
How does it destroy?
Okay, how does it destroy, please?
It destroys how? You want to know it, right?
Yes.
Imagine you are a student.
Yes, I am.
One teacher told you to do homeworks.
Yes, I do.
You did.
You did.
Not every student is same. Some of the students do it by own their creativity, but not everyone is same. You think that you are a student who takes help from AI. You think.
I do.
Then what's the reality? You are taking help from AI. You are not even thinking like, oh, I can do it this way, different way.
Well, who said you can't learn by seeing? You
Okay,
can't learn by
you are allowed
observing.
to ask 2 questions, so please.
Okay.
That's
Your
that's
time
just
is up,
that's
please.
the point.
Yes.
I'm not asking
Okay,
questions.
so you can finish your speech because your time is gone. Please.
Okay, honorable speaker, I want to say that by eliminating homework, we are not destroying our educational system, we are modernizing it. And for that reason, me and my team firmly stands in behalf of this motion. Thanks to all of you.
Thank you very much. We can give a big clap for our opposition leaders. So please. welcome. So thank you very much to defend the motion. You put so many logics, and there are some example you have taken from Stanford, as well as you have just taken some example from Denmark. Yeah, that was good. So yeah, debate is going on in the full swing. Let's see what happens and what do they do in the next time. So now I would like to request the second speaker of the proposition team, Mr. Ihan. Just talk about this motion, please. Go ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed Muntasir. Now today I will talk about homeworks. By homeworks with practice we can pass the exam easily. Without practice we can pass the exam easily because the sir tests to homework because they want that we pass in the exam and get good marks. But some students they don't do the homeworks because they think they can do easily by himself. But in the exam they get the biggest thing in his life fear. He can do anything because for the homeworks. So sometimes the teacher gives an assignment. The assignment have 20 marks. If you don't do the assignment, will you get 20 marks? No, absolutely not. So will you do the homework or not? To me, I will absolutely doing the homework because I want the number badly. I want to become at least 10 place in my school. And by becoming 10 number placing, we need to do homework. This is the biggest important things in our life, and by homeworking we can pass the exam easily. Sometimes the teacher says you can pass the homework by practicing. Sometimes the student don't the homework and the sir punish him still they don't the homework because they don't know how important is homework to pass in the exam.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. My question to you is, you only included the advantages from the perspective of exam. What about the other things to our reality?
To other reality, like math, you don't know the math how to do it. Will you practice or not?
Definitely I will.
Yes.
but not as homework. Can I address it that in which way I can do?
Yes, you can ask the teacher.
Yeah, I can ask the teacher. Then what type of work is it? That work is not given by teacher.
What way do you prefer?
Okay, this is last question I've asked, but I have one more question. I have only one question left. So my answer is I will do it as my home task. It's not homework. It's not given by teacher. Home task means you are practicing at home. You are understanding. You are taking help from your teacher. But homework is a thing that is given by your teacher and what is mandatory. You told about assignment, which has 20 marks, right?
Yes.
But you only say that you want to get the marks. Do you know that in previous years our SSC result was really good, but this year this is the downfall. 62% already passed. What do you think? How do you address this? Because they had the downfall. They only focus on homework. Okay, thank you.
So I want to tell that some students fail because they didn't do the homeworks. The sir tells do the homework to pass the SSC exams.
Do you think that the 62%
Two questions will be taken.
Who passed?
Question, please.
the 62% who passed has perfectly practiced homework? Do you think? Can you
Yes.
prove it?
Yes, I think they practice the homework by practicing homework and they pass the exam.
Can you prove
Thank you
it?
very much. Your time's up.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. The second speaker of the proposition team, you did really well. You put some new logic here as well as you supported your team and your motion. So let's see what happens in the second speaker of the opposition party. So I'd like to request Fabia, please. You should put your logic behind this motion.
I have a second chance, right?
Respected judges, honorable teacher, and my dear opponents, today I rise to speak. Students shouldn't be given homework. First of all, I want to ask you a simple question. What is the true purpose of education? Is it merely to keep students with endless homework after school? Or is it to develop their knowledge, character, and critical thinking? We often assume that every student goes home to the same environment, but this is not true. Some students have their own room, some students have their personal computers, when the others have to share a small room with their siblings. And even they don't have educated parents who are unable to teach them academically, to help them academically. And my second contention is that excessive homework can create pressure on students. After spending a lot of hours in school, students often return home mentally exhausted. Adding several hours of assignment could create fatigue, then stress, and so my third contention is that the quantity of homework is the quality of learn. A student can spend hours of doing homework without even genuinely understanding the subject. In fact, doing homework into this pressure, sometimes it can harm them. And for these reasons, sometimes students couldn't do any co-curriculum activities because they think that this is only the waste of time. I should do my homeworks, and this is so harmful for their future. And in conclusion, I'd like to say that.
Okay, here's a question, please. You have to take it.
Okay.
So my question is to you at the first is you mentioned that you said that homework is not needed, right?
Yeah.
Your point is that.
Yeah.
And you are telling that homework is really not needed because students get a pressure.
Yeah.
And your captain included that she does home task. And can you tell me that what's the difference between home task and a homework, as well as I would like to tell you something that is knowledge needs practical implementation, and if you don't, then how are you gonna remember that? If you're doing a math, can you just solve the math with your mouth, or you can just memorize it with your mind? Never, right?
Okay, your first question was what is the difference between home task and homework?
Yes.
Okay, let me talk not given by teacher. Home task is something that we do in our house by curiosity. But when it is about homework, it is given by teacher that create a little bit pressure to us.
Well,
And-
okay, carry on. I'm
Okay.
gonna ask.
And your second question was
This point was, you're saying that you are doing home task on your own wish,
yeah.
and you are doing it for practice.
Yeah.
What's different in homework? Homework is just given to you as a help from teacher. Teacher is helping you just to highlight the thing that if you do this, this will help you in other maths. So that's in the case of home task. You're doing home task to get better in others, and your teacher is giving the homework to get you better in the same position. Like those have the same goal, same position, and the same work. You're just naming them differently and telling that we don't need them, as well as you're using them too. Can you say that you never did a homework, or you just skip homework all over your school or something?
Homework. Sometimes teacher give us homework, but sometimes it transfer a lot of homework that we have to do a lot of homework that create pressure to us.
That does, but teachers are not heartless at all. You can say that you did a little less, but you tried. And the teachers, all they want is the student will try. That's all the thing that teacher wants. You can ask even our judge or Amin sir if he ever gave a highly quantitative homework and you didn't complete it, but you even tried. Did he beat him, or did he punish him for some reason if he couldn't complete it within time and it was too much?
I want to tell you that not every teacher is same. Maybe he is different, but I want to tell you that not every teacher is same. Some teacher get us more pressure.
Well, there are child abuse things. There are rules. There are regulations. You can use them all. You can go to your principal, and I bet that there is no school with all heartless teachers. I bet you can take help, but you don't. You're blaming the education system and its old and steady way to just prove a lot.
Time to give explanation, Alif. You have to just ask the specific question.
Okay, my second question. Okay.
If you give explanation, then your mark will deduct it, please.
Okay, sure. So tell me that, did you ever saw a school with heartless teachers all over?
No, but there is always some heartless teacher in our school. Dear opponents and my respected judges, from my analysis, students shouldn't be given homework.
Thank you very much. So thank you, Fabiha, for your outstanding speech, and you have also put some logic as well as you supported your team. So finally, I would like to go to the third speaker of the proposition party, Fahim. Fahim, you have to just support your team as well as you have to put logic behind this motion, please.
Okay, so hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. As you know, my name is Muhammad Abdullah Fahim. I don't need to describe myself. I am on the behalf of my team, the third speaker. Students should given homework. I support this. Because homework is one kind of practicing. So at a time, homeworks should be given by teacher. There are mark in our homework, as Ihan said that it is assignment. If we don't do as homeworks, our teacher will punish us.
Are you on behalf of students should not be given homework, or are you on behalf of students should be given homework? Which one?
So thank you very much, Fahim. Please take your seat. As it is head-to-head debate, so if someone does bad, then surely I have to think deeply because as I'm the judge, as I'm judging, so I have to consider it, don't mind. As this is the first time, it may happen, but from next time, I think that it won't happen, because to debate isn't very easy task. It's one of the most difficult tasks. Like, you should have the wonderful command on language, otherwise it's not possible to debate frequently. So now I'd like to request the opposition party, the third speaker, you should just defend your opponent, as well as you have to put logic behind it. Please, now it is time for Arisha. Please, you have to stand up and you have to just give your speech.
Thanks to my honorable teacher to give me this opportunity. My name is Jantanara Arisha. I'm studying in class 9. That's all about me. As the third speaker of the opposition team, I will briefly opposition and strengthen our team argument. So my question is to the opposition team that discipline makes a man perfect, but homework does not make a man perfect.
And man's question?
Homework teaches discipline and responsibility, but does giving more homework teaches us discipline or responsibility? We know discipline means managing time, thinking independently, and complete our task. But simply, people do not complete their task easily because of their health problem, like they get tired and they are stressed. That's the reason they sometimes they complete the homework through the and copy it. They may also argue that homework improves academic tasks, but more homework does not always mean by learning more things. Now let us consider equality. Imagine two students are giving their same online assignment. One has a laptop, a stable internet, and a quiet place to study, and the other has a basic phone, limit internet, and a household responsibility. If the second one does not complete her assignment, should we call them lazy? No, because every student has different environment in their house. This debate is not about whether students should learn of cause they should. The question is whether compulsory homework is the best way to achieve learning, and our answer is clearly no.
Thank you very much. Now we have just completed the first part, and first of all, Alip proposed the motion, then the opposition team leader defended it, and by this way 6 speakers have already delivered their speech. Now it is time for refute the logic. So in this part, I would like to request Alip, you have to come and you will get 2 minutes for refuting the logic. And this part you have to only refute the logic. Do not take the new point here, okay? So please start.
About refuting your logics, which I don't call logic really. About first thing, homework doesn't makes perfect. Who said it does? It's an act where you will get your chance to prove yourself to teacher, and that's the way you're gonna prove that you're gonna show teacher that you have some lackings. Your lackings are shown from the homework, and about that same thing, home task and homework. I don't really see anything logical into the difference and that, and yeah, those are the things you need to get your professor, or you said teacher, to be seeing your problems inside you, and that's how you're gonna fix it. And second one, discipline. What do you mean by discipline? I am not supposed to ask her, but I would say the thing. Discipline is an act where you do things with time, the proportion, and with accuracy. And with time, it goes more accurate. And for that, what do you need? You need a perfect thing to do. And school homeworks are providing you the exact thing. You're going to school, you are doing things, you do extracurricular activities, as well as when you get time, you have to improve yourself. And whatever you call home task is the thing you gotta improve yourself. And while doing home task, that's not different from homework. Homework is given, you said internet problem, that thing, that should be your self-awareness. If you have a mobile, limited internet, that doesn't count. If you even write less or more, you can tell it to your professor or something, because internet things, those are given into the universities mostly, not in ours. We all know our ICT labs, they are never used. And from there, I could say that you can just go to your professor or someone, and you can say that I had limited, so I did limited. That's the thing. And about your thing that health, I don't really see something about health and economy or anything like you said environment in homework. How does a piece of paper which you are like using to practice include our environment, economy, as well as you said health? If you're hospitalized for some reason, that's okay. You can give a leave check on your school. I need 30 seconds more. You can give a leave check to your school. They'll just consider every single thing in a passable mark, as every school does. And that's not in a single school. That's not your point. And then academic, it helps you academic. Who said that? It's a pushback when you are in back. Academic, I didn't say ever that it pushes you academic. It pushes yourself to be a better person. And if you want to be a better person, you got to follow your academic. Because academic, what people think, is better. And you got to, if you love academic, like if you do really think that your future depends on academic or other, I'm not talking about the other sectors. If you do think, then you can. But if you talk about academic, you can improve with homework, because that's a point. Homework is a part of education. And then, yeah, that's enough. I'm not going to answer anymore.
Thank you very much, Ali. Please take your seat. It's a really wonderful defense. Now, I would like to request the opposition team leader and to refute the logic of the opposition party and then conclude your speech.
Okay, so I think I don't have to introduce myself again. So I'm on behalf of our motion. Our motion is students shouldn't be given homework. Well, you said that about the universities. Do you know the homework is today's homework is about school learners? You know, if the school learners get homework, they're getting disappointed, they're getting frustrated that they cannot even do anything before the deadlines. Do you know what is this frustration? You don't know. That's why you give wrong information of desperation. Well, I will clarify it in front of you. The thing is, desperation means frustration. Frustration means when you have still nothing to do, but you have lots of work. Then you can feel what's frustration, not before that. Well, then I want to say that if the students get frustrated, they cannot even go to the university level. They cannot do well in the university level. How you count that? Well, that's a point. And another thing is, your second speaker told that only to get marks. Do we do homework for getting marks? No, we don't do. Yeah, you do. You can do it from your perspective, but I'm talking about the whole world, not only for Bangladesh, not for you. Okay, then I want to say another thing that just seemed ridiculous to me. That is, homework improves our creativity. I meant the regulation, like time management or maybe some advantages. But the fact is, if we are getting frustrated, then how we can develop ourselves? We cannot do even that. Now let's come to the time managing. We cannot do time managing because we have to just finish it before the deadlines. But the deadline is not only just 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, or 3 hours that we give our exam from the perspective of Bangladesh.
You need time?
Yeah, I need
30
time.
second time.
30-second time. But we don't get time because you asked why, right?
No. I was.
Yeah, you asked, I saw. The fact is, we have 24 hours left for that. Not only 24, but also it's 17 hours because we are at our school for 7 hours. We have 17 hours. Do you think that it can help us to limit the time, to learn the time managing? No, never. Another thing I want to say about here, that is, homework isn't a solution. Homework makes us frustrated. Homework makes us just getting some distracted from our studies because we are getting less to study more. You are not allowed to take questions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So listen to me. They have done a wonderful debate, and so many of you, maybe this is the first debate, so that's why you didn't know the system of the debate. Maybe it happened for someone, not everyone. I got 2 or 3 one were really professional, and it seems to me that they debated a lot, and yeah, especially Alif and as well as the opposition team leader, they did really excellent, and it seems to me that they are the professional debater. And if I just judge this debate, then I have to judge it very perfectly, because you have so many things to learn from this debate. The topic is very debatable, but it seems to me that except these 2%, rest of the students, you didn't just rehearse a lot. You didn't collect information. Though you know how to speak English, but the problem is that you have lack of information today. That's why you couldn't put a lot of information here. So whatever, dear audience who have enjoyed this debate during this time, and as well as you have just watched this debate at the end of the video, I'd like to thank you a lot to watch this debate. I wouldn't know exactly how you will judge it, but I'm trying my level best, especially English Camford is trying its level best to make them a better version. So I don't know exactly how much we are giving, how much they are taking, but it seems to me that they are improving. They are improving a lot by participating different types of activities. Today I have arranged a debate, and in our classroom we play different types of game to improve our spoken English as well as overall English. So the students of English Camford are always performing well, and some of the students are getting international award. One of the students, as you know, that Nahian, he got chance in a grand final in Malaysia and Singapore from Olympiad. So this is the biggest achievement for English Camford. Especially you are doing great, and I think that this is a wonderful platform where I can shape your English well. So thank you very much to watch this debate. Allah Hafiz. Take care.